Hey guys, it's Michael Cheek, and I just wanted to start teaching you Jessie's Girl today by Rick Springfield. This is another one that's not going to be too bad for you if you are good at your power chords, comfortable with them. Well, the intro of the song actually sounds like this. I'll go ahead and play a little bit of it. Yeah, here we go. I've got my guitar turned down a little bit. You would want it a little louder with a little more distortion on it, but I don't want to peak my microphone here. And that's the intro you're going to learn. There are other parts of the song, although it's not too complicated of a song. It does have a solo in it and stuff like that I won't have time to get in on this video. So if you want to watch the other videos, you can go to www.mikesguitarlessons.com. Or if you have any questions, you can email me at feedback@mikesguitarlessons.com. Now, again, you don't have to be a member of my site to email me. If you have any questions, shoot your questions on over to me. I'll be happy to answer them if I can. And if I can't, maybe I can find the answer, or I'll just tell you I don't know. So let's go ahead and get started with the song. Now, the intro that I just played for you is basically palm muted the whole time. So you need to remember when you're playing your chords that you want to let the bottom of your hand right here touch whatever strings you're playing. And so you want to touch them, basically start out at the bridge here to where you're not playing anything or touching any of the strings, to where they're just ringing, and then slowly move your hand forward until you get a good palm mute. If you move too far forward, you'll get that sound. If you're too far back, they won't be palm muted at all. So you want just that right spot. Okay, so move up and down until you get that right spot. Okay, now we're going to learn these power chords real fast. We're going to start off with your first finger on the 5th fret of the A string, playing that note right there. Okay, so here's the 5th fret right here. I'm playing on the 5th string from the bottom, the A string, and the other note that I'm going to play here is the 7th fret of the D string. Okay, so I'm going to put my 3rd finger there, and it's going to play that note. Okay. So I've got my A string 5th fret, my D string 7th fret. Okay? You want to make sure with power chords, if you're not used to playing them, to mute all the other strings. So I've got my first finger pushed up to the edge of this E string here, not on top of it, because I'll play it on accident if I do that. So I just want to play my note and then inch over just a little bit to where I'm on the side of that E string so it doesn't play. Okay? I'm also muting these down here with the bottom side of this finger. I'm touching them but not pressing them down, so they're not playing. So the only thing that's playing are those two notes, okay? Now, you're going to start off, remember your palm muting, strumming that chord 2 times. And the first strum is the first chord of it, it's a little longer than the second one. Instead of going, you're going to let the first one ring just a little bit longer. Okay? Like that. And then you're going to go to your next one, which is up 1 string, so it'll be 5th fret on the thick E string and 7th fret on the A string. Okay? So it's that chord. So you're going to play those 2 chords like this. Okay? You'll notice when I go to this chord, I don't have a longer wait on the first time I strum it. I just go straight through it. Dun dun. So I go bum 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Okay? From there, you're going to move up 2 frets. So my first finger's playing the 7th fret of the thick E string. Okay? And then my 3rd finger's playing the 9th fret of the A string. Okay? So 7th fret, 9th fret. And I'm going to strum this chord twice, still palm muted, and both the same amount of time, so I don't let one of these ring longer either. I'll just play it like that. Bum, bum. So the first 3 chords are going to sound like this. Bum, 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 bum. Okay? Da, 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 da. Now I'm going to go down, and you don't hear yourself go down. You don't slide it down or anything like that. You just go, and then you switch to this chord down here. This low chord is 3rd fret on the thick E string, okay? And my 3rd finger is going to play the 5th fret on the A string, okay? Now this one's like the first chord you played. The first time you strum it, you let it ring a little bit longer, and then the second one's shorter, okay? Bum, bum. Okay? So, okay. Now from there, slide up 2 frets. So now you're on the 5th fret of the E string, and you're on the 7th fret of the A string. Okay? Now that one, you're going to strum it like normal, not holding any of them longer. Okay? Then move down a fret, down a string. So you're still in the 5th and the 7th fret, but now you're on the A string and the 5th fret with your first finger. And you're on the 7th fret of the D string with your 3rd finger. And you just strum it like normal, 2 fast ones, okay? So the only time you hold any of these chords is when you start the first chord and you're to this one down here, okay? Playing the whole thing together, it's going to sound like this. This is one time through. Okay? One more time. Alright? Now you have to remember, I'm beginning and ending on this chord right here. So don't make the mistake of when you come back, you can't go to that second chord already because you've got to repeat that top chord. So let me play it. I'll play it 3 times in a row so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay? So when I play this chord, when I'm playing the last chord of the chord progression, I got to stay there and play it again. Okay? Alright, that's probably good for this lesson. I'll go, if you have any problems with these power chords, if you're just starting, just remember the pain does go away if your hands are hurting at all. And the biggest thing that you have to watch out for as far as making this sound good is make sure you're pressing your notes. It's 2 things. Make sure you're pressing your notes down good, and make sure you don't have any stray notes in there from open strings, because this chord sounds good, but this chord does not. And that's because I'm playing open strings. Even just one of them in there will mess up your sound. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video and practice it hard.